Hello, we're going to open up the box for the Magnificent Snow today, but this is what the Magnificent looks like. This is the box, one of those games that I bought because I heard so much about it. It sounded awesome and like something I would love. I love the artwork of this, and I have yet to play it. It has a solo mode. It even has, look at that, like a nice little tray to put your stuff in, all your little bits and everything. So I'm sure it's a great game, plays 1 to 4. I have yet to play it. It says 60 to 90 minutes on the box, but this game also just like disappeared once it just fell off the BGG hotness list. I don't know what happened to it. And the weirdest thing happened to me when I got my copy. The dice were sticky. Here was a picture I posted on Twitter of when I got this game, and I couldn't figure it out. The dice were sticky. They had something on them that you couldn't even see, right? Like I tried like Goof Off and Goo Gone and everything, dishwasher soap, hot water, nothing. I couldn't see anything. They were just sticking to me. I finally said, forget it. I'll just buy brand new dice if I ruin them. I threw them in the dishwasher and they came out perfectly fine. So I don't know what to make of that, but it happened. So here we'll go back. I want to show this now real quick here before we pop open this other box here and see what we have. I want to see what they, right? So yeah, here's the dice. They don't stick now. They're not scratched up. They're not weird. They're not like weirdly dull or anything from being in the dishwasher. They're perfectly fine. I don't know what it was. It was the most bizarre thing. I've never had that experience before, but I wanted to share that before we got to today's main event, the Magnificent Snow, which I can't find in the US anywhere. I had to go so far as to get it from a place in Belgium shipped over to the US because I couldn't find it. So it was a little pricey because of that, because as you can imagine, shipping was very expensive. This is the expansion that adds a 5th player. Now, if you're like me, your game group is not a nice tidy 4 players. It's like 3 to 7 most of the time, or something absurd where you just never have the right player count, it seems like. So for me, 2 problems. Number one is 5 is probably by far the most common number of players I have. Well, it's 1, 5, 2. It's all over the place. And then perhaps 4, I guess, is how it goes. I almost never have 3. I almost never have 3. So anyway, here's the expansion, the Board Game Geek page for it. I can't wait to see what's in here. I have no idea, because once I found some place online that had it, and they sent gummy bears along with it, which is pretty cool. I had to have it. The problem was the shipping cost to the United States cost more than the expansion. So I'm pretty excited to hopefully not screw this up on our one and only take, because you can only open the plastic once. So here we go. And this, like I said, it came from a place in Belgium. If you go on, oh, thank goodness, because I think there's a German version, then there's an English-French version, which it looks like I did manage to get the correct version here. All of the usual suspects made in China. Who made this? Okay, Aporta Madagat, I see them on there. I could not find this anywhere, and it just seems like it's impossible to find. It's one of those things that I'm sure was $15 blown out all over the place when it was in stock, and then just once they ran through that first print run, gone. And, I don't know what happened, because the game gets a lot of good press, and it seems like a lot of people would like it, and there would be another print run, and there just hasn't been, and now it is November 2023, and this came out when? 2020, and it just seems to be gone. So let's see. So let's see what the cost of a whole other full packed game is going to get us. We got some boxes here. We've got some dice. I wonder if they're sticky. Let's see here. They're not sticky. I mean, it was the weirdest thing. I've never. Oh, 2 of them are invisible. Of course they are. The clear. Oh, they're like. Oh, they're all right. They're dice. Although the problem here is, of course, if I get to playing this one day, we can't see it because of the color choices. But maybe I'll use some different colored dice, just something opaque. We've got more little gems. There's a whole mess of gems in the actual main game box here. This is your, I guess, your gray player for your 5th player pieces here. It's gray or white or something. So I also could not find high quality graphics or like a nice fancy PDF or anything for this game online. Really, all I could find was like an old, there was like no marketing pack or anything. Nothing I could get any good graphics of. So what you see in the corner is pretty much all I have. the box art blown up for the little screen I have there for like a thumbnail. It's all I could find. There's just like nothing for this game, which is a real shame. I'm super excited to play it because it seems like something I would love. It has a solo mode, which, you know, is kind of my requirement number one here. So there's some nice ads for some other games here. There's that. Capital Lux 2. Well, I don't have any idea what these are. Capital Lux 2 Pocket and Generations. Garbage. All right, so what else do we have here? So, yeah, see, there's the whole smattering of cards. I'm really just glad that I have everything here because I could not imagine the absolute nightmare of trying to get replacement parts, you know, if I was missing something from something I had to order, you know, from, you know, internationally or whatever. You know, if I was missing pieces. So how exciting. Now, this is oh, yes. Look at this. All right. So, I mean, I've looked through it. I've read the book. It sounds like a great game. I've just never sat down to play it yet. I figured I would get to it one day, and then I found out that there was an expansion, and I became obsessed with trying to get it. And then I've literally spent months waiting for this thing to come back in stock. I keep looking and looking, and it just does not come back in stock anywhere. Apparently, there's also some promo stuff you can get, and I found that you can order it from the Matagot Friends website, whatever it is. And oh, look at that! Those are new little player aids, and it's expensive, you know, because it's a $4 thing or €4 or whatever they want. And then, you know, I really don't remember, £4, €4, whatever it was. It's probably euros, and $8 or $9 to ship it over here to the U.S. And it's like, so now I'm in for like $13, $14 to get a couple of tokens. Just not sure that's worth it. Now, most of the time, I end up just throwing away all the stuff I get from a game and stuffing it into the main box. This one was such a white whale for me that I almost feel like I just have to keep it to prove that I actually managed to get it. So this must be English because I can read most of the words. Yeah, because I can't read a thing here. So here's the French booklet. Excellent. That's going to help me a lot. Oh, wow. These are just straight up a single page. Wait. Oh, no, this one's a booklet. This is 4 pages. Okay, wait. Yeah, oh, this is the French one. Here we go. So there's that. Now, one thing I find pretty handy sometimes about looking at unboxing videos on YouTube is sometimes I need to verify that I have all the stuff I'm supposed to have, or verify an addition by a typo or something found only in certain versions of the book or whatever. So I want to make sure that some of this might show up clearly if anybody's looking for anything in the book, that we can see it. I know it sounds insane, but it has saved me a time or two. And you sometimes pop on to Reddit and you see people there asking questions, you know, about what they've got. Maybe they've got a counterfeit or what something looks like. And half the time you can go to YouTube and find videos of stuff just to see what it's supposed to look like. Very convenient this day and age with all this video and stuff. Look at, okay, more boards. How nice. And of course the tiles. Gotta have these because I'm bad. I'm so awful at like tile laying stuff that I don't know what I was thinking, but I love the theme of this game, and I love the look of it. The artwork and everything is just, I think it's very unique, just gorgeous. So and you know, the artist name is on the box, yeah? No, it's Martin Mottet, M-O-T-T-E-T. It looks like Martin, M-A-R-T-I-N, last name M-O-T-T-E-T. Motet, maybe? Who knows? But I'm sure I'm butchering your name, and I apologize, but fabulous work you've done here on this. So that's and it's probably not even snow, you know, I don't know. But here we are. Anyway, that's it. I hope that answered some questions. Now I'm going to go enjoy some gummy bears and read through the expansion manual.